Hey guys, and welcome back to Everything DIY. Today we're going to be showing you one of the most basic, yet also one of the most overlooked forms of maintenance that you can do for your car, and that's changing the oil. If you really want your motor to run for a long time and run strong and smooth, it's really important that you do it at the recommended intervals. And this method should really work for about more than 90% of the cars on the road right now, and so we feel like it should definitely help you out. If you're interested in seeing how we do this, stay tuned. Okay, so I want to talk about the oil really quickly because it's very important that you're using the right kind of oil in your car. So make sure to check your user manual and see that you're getting the right kind. And for us, that's 5W30, and we're going to be using a little less than 6 quarts. We also decide to use full synthetic because we just feel like it's the best oil you can get. And also you want to make sure you have a high quality filter so that you can keep your engine as clean as possible. So the tools we're going to be using for this project are obviously oil, filter, ratchet and some sockets, jack, we have a funnel, an oil pan, and some paper towels to keep things clean. So obviously the first step was to lift the car and put some jacks underneath. Now for those of you who have an under tray, it's now time to go ahead and take that off. So I'm going to do that now. So removal of the under tray is really pretty simple. There's just usually a few fasteners, and we have a couple of bolts, so we're going to just take the bolts off that are outlining the undercarriage now. Now that all the fasteners are off, I'm going to go ahead and remove the under tray. Put it off to the side. Now that we have the under tray removed, we can start to drain the oil, but first you want to put the drain pan under the oil pan. Now it's time to drain. You're going to want to locate the drain bolt. It's the only bolt on your oil pan. You're going to slowly loosen it. So our car is draining right now, and in order to get as much old fluid out as possible, we're going to lower the car while it's draining and let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now that all the fluid's been drained, we're going to go ahead and replace the drain plug with our torque wrench. You don't really have to use a torque wrench, but we always do for this project, and we always use 30 foot-pounds just because it seems like it's the most consistent throughout user manuals. You just want to make sure that you make it tight, but not too tight. Let's get started. Now it's time to remove the filter. Mazda was nice enough to put ours in a really easily accessible area. Yours might be just somewhere else in a tighter spot, but make sure you locate the spot and then put a drain pan underneath and then start to twist it off. Turn it. Get oil all over yourself. While that's draining, we're going to prep the new oil filter for installation, and all that means is that, put this down, you're going to take a small dab of new oil and you're going to put it around the gasket, like that. Now for the installation, you're going to want to clean up all the remnants of oil around the area. I'm going to screw on the new one. Again, you're going to want to make this tight as well, but not too tight. Alright, once the new filter is installed, that's pretty much all you need to do under the car. So just replace the under tray, lower the car back down, which is what we've already done, and finally we can put new oil in the car. Okay, so remember at the beginning of the video when I had said we'd probably need a little less than 6 quarts. We're going to start filling with the first 5. I'm going to let the car sit and rest for a little bit, and then the last quart I'm going to add as needed. It's really important that you don't overfill your car. So locate your oil cap. Highly recommend a funnel for this job. Take it first. I know you might think the last step of changing your oil is just filling up the car, but really your last step is to recycle your old oil. Please, please don't throw it away. It's very, very toxic to the environment. It's really very easy. All we do is fill up the containers of the new oil with the old oil, and then we take it to our local auto parts store and recycle it with the filter. And it's always free for us. It should be free for you, so please, please don't miss this last step. Alright, so I'm going to check my final fluid level. Alright, so it looks like I'm about a half a quart low. I'm going to go ahead and add that now. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more from us, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to leave them below. And we'll see you in our next one. Bye.